Report. I am Dice Raw. With me, as usual, is Producer D.
Hey, I'm in the building, yo, with my mask on.
Okay, he's in the building with his mask on. D's not going to be heard this episode, I guess. Oh, okay, he's taking it off. And we've got the missing link, the missing component to the trio. The trio, it took 20 years in the making, but we're back. The three amigos. Caliente, Kenny. What do they call you on the streets, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm just Kenny, man.
Oh, it's just Kenny now. Okay, it's just
Gang banging Clinton.
Nah, he's an OG now.
Yeah, you know, I'm a father.
Back in the day, that's right. He's a father. He doesn't talk about women and
no, I still do. I still do.
Oh, you still? Okay,
I just catch myself when I think like, damn, I got a daughter. I got a little queen.
Well, here, this is a feminist-friendly program. So, shout out to all my feminists out there. My fellow feminists putting it down, putting their boot on men's throats. I guess that's better.
That's still crazy, but
sometimes a woman gotta put a boot on a nigga's neck. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes a nigga gotta put. No, I ain't gonna say it.
Anyway,
Get your life together.
Anyway, it's a lot going on, gentlemen. How was your week? I want to start with Kenny. How was your weekend?
It was great, man. I woke up every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So no complaints there. You know what I'm saying?
Big.
No complaints there, man.
Waking up is big.
Very.
Because without waking up, I mean, what you got? You know what I'm saying? Dig, how was your week?
It was a productive week. I just want to get it over with and get to the next week, and hopefully that'll be a productive week as well.
Okay.
Good way of looking at it.
You were at the zoo with your best friend today, am I correct?
Yeah, I spoke to him. He was like, I'm at the zoo. I'm like, you at the zoo? Your daughter's not going to go to the zoo, so who are you at the zoo with?
He's got a new best friend.
Yeah, Clifford.
He's got a new best friend.
His name's Clifford.
Shout out my little homie. I love him to death. By the way, I got to give you his gift that I got from him.
Is it a dinosaur?
No.
I don't know if he's going to like
It's
it.
quite the contrary. See, when you give a gift to a prince or someone of great royalty, most people like to give them things that they see the prince take great delight in.
I think he likes dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. But I'd like to give him something that's, my most proud, or they like to give a prince their most prized possession. Okay. And that's where I'm at with it.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
That's dope.
I think my most prized possession.
I don't know what that is, but
my most prized possession is the knowledge that I've gained over the years of working with great people and like yourselves.
And you bottle this up and you give it away now, or you
well,
get like doggy bags of it, or
well, anyone out there who understands what I'm talking about, I'm speaking of Nikolai Machiavelli. It's a forward from his book, The Prince. But D, I thought you would pick up on that because I know you're very well read. But Kenny gave a very well educated laugh at that. He said, "Kenny
I didn't read it.
All white prep school.
I actually didn't read it because he used to say like, I don't know if you remember back in the day.
Kenny went to an all white prep school.
We'd be in the studio at the crib. I'll pick up a magazine. He's like, "What you think you smarter than us because you know how to read, nigga?" Like, he will always say that
he
shit.
Took offense to you reading.
No, you said that.
Yeah.
That was you. That was your word. You like, what you think?
Because I'm a dumb guy.
Those were your words.
I'm supposed to be the dumb friend, but I'm starting to realize I'm the.
None of us dumb. None of us dumb.
I like to talk shit about myself in public because I feel so guilty of all the things I've done.
Do I have any dumb friends? I have friends that do dumb things. No friends that. Yeah.
I have dumb friends.
I got dumb friends. I don't discriminate.
Anyway, let's get serious. This is a very
dumb people cool.
This is a very serious Raw Report.
Let's get serious.
I don't even believe this
This is
shit.
a very special Raw Report this week. There's a lot of things going on in the world today. This is my serious voice. I know a lot of people out there, they always say that, before I get serious though, I do want to make a statement that some people out there, I've gotten some comments that I did not like. Some people do not understand that a lot of times I am joking. And they've taken some of the things very serious that I have said.
Fuck them.
Wow.
And I want to say to those people, how dumb are you? When I'm a hip-hop megalomaniac / funny man, everybody knows that.
It's the Raw Report.
I like to make people laugh. This is the Raw Report. Yeah. And I'm going to give it to you raw.
You gotta get
and if you don't like it, then you can go watch another podcast. You can go watch Joe Rogan. You understand? At any case, this is very serious though. There was a bomb. Do you know the guy's name, by the way?
I don't know his name. I only know hers.
What's her name?
Gabby Petito.
Yeah,
Gabby.
Gabby Petito.
Rest in peace.
Ooh. Gabby Petito. Shout out Gabby. Rest in peace. And I mean, this is a serious thing. We can't find this guy.
His name's Brian Laundrie.
Brian Laundrie. What a fucking name. Laundrie.
Yeah,
How's your last name Laundrie? And you're not laundering money.
He always looked dirty too. His clothes always look dirty every time I seen him.
Really?
Yeah, it's like he wasn't washing
angry.
that.
He's very angry.
His middle name is Doesn't Wash.
He kind of looks like Bomb a little bit. Bomb shaved his head. You know what I'm saying? Like Bomb, you don't shave your head, Bomb. No time soon.
I didn't see the
Not
picture
till they
of it.
find this fucking bastard. You know what I'm saying?
So give me some.
So first of all, producer D has no clue what's going on. He has no idea of the Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie thing. And, it's really interesting. And so let's bring D up to snuff. So a couple goes away on a vacation, right? The guy is supposedly smacking the girl around the whole time on vacation, and people at the IHOP saw him and got in an argument with him. Some innocent bystanders in a car he got into a traffic argument with. They saw him smacking her around. I mean, he was like his calling card. He was just smacking her around all weekend, and then he winds up without her at her parents' house, dropping her car off to them. And that's when this whole thing starts. So after this, 10 days go by before the cops even say, hey, you know what, maybe we should bring this guy in for questioning. Because he invoked his Fifth Amendment right with a lawyer. The lawyer said he doesn't want to come in and talk, so whenever you have a case, you can contact him or whatever. So the cops are just like looking for the body. Because here's the old mob rules. This is why the old mob guys used to bury people under 20 feet of cement. Because if there's no body, there's no homicide. If the person goes missing, that's it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Now,
missing.
yeah, so I think Mr. Laundrie may have dropped her off in Okefenokee Swamp or something like that and thought she was going to get ate by an alligator. You know what I'm saying? But didn't work out that way. So she was murdered. She definitely was murdered. But they still don't know if it was him. Now, it's 99.9% of all people who know psychology would think
99.
Nah,
99.9 people would think. Were you gonna say something, Ken?
No, I mean you right. You right about that, but then you got to factor in too that they just charged him with what was it? He was using somebody's credit card, right? I think he took like $1,000. He was making fraudulent. So they gonna get him on that. Her body, and then remember the cops. Somebody called the cops on him when he was beating her.
Oh,
So it's a video of them in the little what is it? The sleeper.
That's pretty.
And the cops come up.
whoa.
And they talking to him. He's like, yeah, we had a report. Like, it was like, what's your name? She's like, Gabby. She's shaking and crying. She in the passenger seat. Boy in the driver's seat. And he's like, yeah, he said, we're engaged. We just had a little disagreement. It's regular stuff, how couples had their fights and all that stuff. So they got him on camera when somebody called the cops on him. And she was bawling. But, she went with him.
Wow, that's pretty. It's pretty wild. I want to know if the situation was a little different. If I don't know.
If he was what?
If he was black.
Well, there we go.
And
that's why we want to talk about this whole thing.
You want to talk about the student
Yeah, like
that was missing, and his mom brought it up because
Well, let's even get further. So there's a student that's missing. You can educate me.
they found him.
Okay,
They found him, but he's dead. His car, they found his car first, but it wasn't any type of outrage. It wasn't any media coverage like it is for Gabby. Both cases are horrible, but they shine a light on her and put him in the dark. And then the mom made a statement, and I forget, I just read it today, they found him, they found his body somewhere, but he's deceased too. He was like 20, 25, 24.
Look,
Might have been a med student.
I'm glad you brought that up. But see, here's the problem that I have with the Gabby Petito case. Here's my issue, Mr. Laundrie and everybody else that's covered it too, the press, CNN, Fox.
the cops that arrived on the scene that.
No. My issue is that there are 2 million missing black women right now. 2 million black women that we cannot find. They're not in jail. They're not, we just can't find them. They're off the radar. 2 million black men missing. I mean, just missing. No outrage. No outrage. And I'm not saying what happened to Gabby isn't horrible, but I'm just saying this is one person. We got damn near 10% of our whole entire population missing. 5%.
Yeah, I'm about to say 10 is a big number.
Yeah, 10%. I mean 5%.
Just say a percentage, and that way.
Yeah, a very large percentage. I mean, there's 25 million black people in America. If you got 4 million people missing, what percentage of that is that?
It's a nice percentage. Listen, right now I'm fried, man. I'm not trying to...
Okay, he's fried. But I'm just saying, this is a major freaking problem.
No, it is.
And we're not talking about it. Where's the outrage scene? And Don Lemon, the other day when the story first broke, he mentioned it to Cuomo. And Cuomo, I already got a problem with Cuomo, but he's in enough hot water right now. Yeah, with your brother Cuomo, guess right, with Governor Cuomo, former Governor Cuomo.
Is it Cuomo or Kumo? What is his name?
It's Cuomo.
Cuomo?
It's Cuomo. And listen, Cuomo.
Homo?
He said some shit out of his life. But this whole thing got blew up because of Cuomo. This whole Gabby Petito Cuomo thing. It's huge. Where's the outrage, Cuomo? CNN. And Don said it to him. Don said to the guy, he said, listen, man. He said, where's the fucking outrage for missing black women? And then can you say Kelly Price was missing? Like, Gabby, what's going on?
Yeah, that's different, though.
Okay, where was she?
I don't know where she was. It was
right?
she. They said she made a statement. I have COVID. She made a statement. She has COVID, and then somebody sent the cops over to do a welfare check. She wasn't at the crib, but the boyfriend was there. They checked the crib. They said it was no foul play, but he won't let the family come over. And they was like, "Why you won't let us come over?" He's like, "Yo, y'all not coming over." So they was just like, "Yo, she missing." They put out this thing, and then she hit somebody up and was like, "Yo, I'm cool. I'm just laying low." So
was that him texting? Did the cops? Do we have confirmation that Kelly Price is?
No, she might have FaceTimed somebody.
Oh, okay. I hope so. Kelly Price, we're praying for you, baby.
And see if she.
Kelly Price, we're praying for you out there. But this is some serious shit. Like, black people. Why are we not outraged? Like, there needs to be a 24/7 fucking riot going on. So people say, well, Dice, we need to stop the riots. The riots are not good.
It's fucked up, though.
I said riot.
Let all of their Jordans be missing. It's gonna be a riot. These are people priorities is fucked up, man.
Oh, people's priorities are fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
No more weed. We'll be storming.
Nah, no more weed, no more Jordans.
I mean, who gives a fuck about Jordans? Do people really give a fuck about
It's
Jordans?
motherfuckers still standing in line for them shit.
Yo,
come on, man. Yes, it is.
White t-shirts.
Yes, it is. Yo, listen.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Tell them no more Brad Sixes.
Nah, but
you know what I'm saying? They gonna riot.
We got 4 million black men and women missing, right? Not alone how many children. I mean, maybe they got the children in that number too. But where's the outrage? I mean, where's our outrage? Why am I not outraged? I am outraged. People ask me all the time, they're like, well, Dice, why are you so angry? Like, what's going on? Like, why are you always so mad? Why are you always so... And I'm like, what the fuck do I have to be happy about? You know what I'm saying?
People ask you that shit? I honestly don't see you. I don't see you angry. Maybe I don't see that. I've never seen. Angry man. I've seen you angry before.
I'm a very angry man.
But I don't get that as like a overall.
We haven't hung out in a long
time. No, we haven't. So
I have to get really pissed off and come hang out with you one day. You know what I'm saying? I have to get one of my most upset days. I'm gonna come over. Yo, Kenny, what the fuck are you doing, man? He be like, chilling, man. Yo, where the fuck you at, man? I'm coming through, man. I'm really fucking angry.
You can't be that angry though, man.
Nah, I am angry. I'm angry because it's like I just see my people just fucking getting just decimated. You know what I'm saying? On all fronts, financially, fucking in the arts world. Because like the more I fucking communicate with people, the angrier I get. Because I got into this big fight with this big gangster motherfucker. CD wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? It didn't escalate because he knew who my backup was. But we wound up squashing the beef. And then me and this motherfucker started talking and shit. And his perspective on me was fucking wild. He's like, yeah, man, you lived a sheltered life. I was like a sheltered life.
No.
I was like, I grew up in crack houses and shit like that. Like, what are you talking about? He was like, but nah. He said, but after that, he says from your childhood entertainment age to where you are now, he said you lived a sheltered life. And I was just like, I kind of thought that was interesting. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I feel like I'm angry is there's so much fucked up shit going on. I mean, there's black kids fucking 10 years old can't read. School's not teaching them. And, 4 million missing African Americans, mass incarceration, fucking, and like I said, so here's the point I'm trying to make. I think I kind of have been sheltered a little bit because I never had to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never had to have conversations with people. Like, I would go somewhere, I would be with a group of, like, a group, I would be with you or him or another small group of people that we hang out with, and I would just be interacting with that small group. And then I'd go back into a room that's, like, basically this size for another 12 hours of the day.
Yeah.
That's isolation. I was isolated, you know what I'm saying? And it just kept going back. I mean, to the same building, to the same
It
one
was
room.
fun times, though.
I mean, it's still
But
isolation.
it was to an extent because we did venture. We would go to Patterson's. We sometimes go to
Create.
Isolation.
we go to weed spots.
Isolation.
Yo, we had some funny experiences. I was telling D, the total different. Remember the time we went to the weed joint, and right when we got there, right before we got there, somebody had fucking.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
This nigga come running out. He was like, "Yo, dog, pull off." I was like, "What?" He's like, "The motherfucker slumped on the floor."
Yeah, I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Yes. But the point I'm trying to make is that
That's not shelter life.
Yeah, that wasn't
but
shelter.
actually talking to people and interacting with people with different forms of not the same gig either. So it's like I'm talking to people who do art stuff. I'm talking to people who do this stuff, right? I start to realize that what's the point I'm trying to make? I just realized that how different motherfuckers are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how different and how oppressed motherfuckers have been, like in their field. Like, when I talk to black painters, right? They be like, yeah, I couldn't get my painting sold. I couldn't get in this gallery. I couldn't get in that gallery. I'm like, damn, like, it's fucked up for black painters? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
then I
fucked
talk to
up.
black actors. And they're like, oh, yeah, I couldn't get this gig. I couldn't get that gig. I mean, things have started to come around now. I mean, shout out to the Emmys. Not one black show or black actor won an award. I mean, whatever. But they gave a tribute to Biz Markie. So I guess we're moving in some kind of baby steps.
I seen that.
But my real point is, how do I process that and not be livid? Like, how do I process all of that stuff and then just be like, man, fuck it, Anyway, moving on, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, yo, I'm mad as a motherfucker.
It's the approach, man. I mean, you can't get, all right, you gotta, everything nowadays is based around, I hate to say it, social media. That's how you reach people. You could go out there and march. That shit's not going to work. You can march, but it got to be on social media.
Don't work. Riots work.
No, even the riots, all that shit need to be on social media. But if you reach people through social media, because that's they God, motherfucker don't care if they can't pay their bill. But if they could take a nice picture and get a couple likes, that's their fucking life, man. I mean,
let me tell you
it's fucking sad, though.
Look, I feel you on that. But, I mean, that's something a little bit different than what I'm saying, but I do want to touch on that.
But you can reach them through.
Yeah, I saw this guy I know on social media, and he's actually changing his content from just like, hey, I'm just, doing regular stuff, to like trying to be like a fashion model. And I don't know if he's trying to be a fashion model, but he switched his whole thing to like a high fashion thing, and it's like he looks like he's like 80 years old. He got drinker's face, you know what I'm saying? Like,
is it nice shit though that he's wearing? Like, is it?
Nah, and the clothes he's wearing just look totally ridiculous. I would describe it, but then they know who I was talking about. But it was just like,
You got a picture?
I got some pictures. I was like,
Yeah, I want to say.
like, don't be a 50-year-old fashion nova. Fashionista. What the hell is wrong with these motherfuckers? Instagram has turned everybody into models
No, yeah,
and
shit.
fucking idiots.
It's a bunch of delusional people, man.
I see real fucking gangsters like online sticking Fruit Loops up their noses and shit like that just so people would like it. I'm like, real G's, people who I had respect for. Who I have now lost all respect for.
I mean, some of them still killers. Some of them, listen, some of them still killers. They just weird.
But now they're only playing with kittens on their IG page because they want likes. I was like, yo, I don't fucking get it.
Kitten's cool, dog. I got 3 cats. No, I ain't got no 3 cats.
You shouldn't be doing anything out of character for likes.
Or on video, because that's another thing.
Yo, the videos are the worst.
No, I'm talking about the snitching on yourself videos. You know, when you punch somebody, when you roll on somebody.
Oh, yeah, that shit be.
The kids right now are doing stuff to their school right now. Like they taking fire extinguishers, taking anything that they can take. And
oh, yeah, they're stealing shit.
Yeah,
little stealing shit. Yeah, no, every day. This the crazy shit. What? Then they be like, after they get caught, listen, they do some shit, right? They do some shit, film it, post it, then they tag people, then they tag the location and all that shit. Then when they get caught, they like, yo, who's snitching? You told on yourself. Like you filmed the whole crime and told on your fucking self. And now you asking who's snitching. You are.
And real big.
Like, you know what that made me think of? Metal Fingers, MF.
Wait.
Rap snitches telling all their business, coming to court and be their own star witness.
Mr. Mims?
No, MF Doom. Metal Fingers.
Oh, I don't know that song.
You ain't know rap snitches telling all their business. Yeah, right. That shit is funny. Come into court and be their own star witness. The prosecutor be like, "Who did it?" I forget, man. The shit is hot. The shit is fucking hilarious.
They've incriminated so many fucking rappers with their own lyrics. It's insane.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Like all they do is like, Your Honor, Exhibit A.
You told him
I like to play it's like the defendant's song. And be like,
or his
first
Instagram.
thing I'm gonna do when I get out of jail tomorrow is fuck the judge's daughter. Be like, yo, wait.
Or they give details
so many brothers
to a murder that only the police and the killer know.
Yeah.
He be like, I shot him and I stabbed him 3 times. Then I put a little slit on his armpit. He be like, yo, nobody knew that shit. Nobody fucking knew it. He was a fucking serial killer.
Right. I mean, you know, here's the thing
Killer.
with social media though. It's like, you know, my whole thing is I've been in meetings with government officials and all kind of motherfuckers where motherfuckers was asking me like what I thought about social media or like they didn't even ask me what I thought about social media. They just asked me what platform I would run on if I was to ever run for office. And, you know, of course, I'm never running, but this was to help give them some kind of insight to the mind of a fucking motherfucker like me. You know what I'm saying? So what I told him, I said, if I was to run on any particular platform right now as a new Republican or Democrat, because the people I fuck with, we don't believe in parties. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
We both parties, real for real. Like I'm a Republican and a Democrat.
I'm independent. Whatever's best.
I pull strings on both sides. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing is, I told him the biggest threat to the American public is social media. I mean, to you guys' point, it's like that's the biggest problem is social media. It is. I'm watching it. I've watched social media totally unravel the fabric of fucking society, especially African American women and then children. And I'm telling them, they said, so what are you saying? I said, I want to ban social media. They were like, whoa. And it's like, yo, I said, no, we got to ban it. And this was pre-COVID.
Was this?
This was pre-COVID. I was
So you kind of agree with Kim Jong?
Kim Jong-un?
Remember he didn't he
Look,
ban?
man.
He banned all that shit.
Ban it.
Banned it.
Ban that shit, man. Get rid of that shit. Here's the reason. It's fucking kids up. And I knew it was fucking kids up. But it's really fucking kids up bad, right? And Facebook knew this shit for years. They knew it. And they covered it up, kept covering it up. And I'm like, yo, something ain't right. I'm watching people unravel in front of me.
Oh, yeah, you see
I'm
that.
watching real G's turn into fucking 13-year-old girls with braces. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, they might have always been that,
you never know.
but it wasn't the
But
social
now
media.
it's able to come out. I'm just saying, you can't be a real G racing people eating bowls of Fruit Loops. That's all I'm saying. You know, I'm sticking them up your nose and shit like that. Like, yo, that's like, yo, I gotta take your gangster pass away from you. Like the streets, I can't respect that.
But you know what? They gonna say.
People change, Dice.
People do change for the worse. You know what I'm saying?
do anything
People do
for,
change
like-
for the worse. Like, and people do anything for money. That's
With
it.
social media, you can't get a check.
Exactly, and
You
that's
get
the
a check.
thing. Like
Motherfuckers sell
motherfuckers
they
think they're
soul.
going to cash in and they sell their soul with a picture or a video to do something that puts them in a light of an absolute moron or some kind of nincompoop and lines you up with that. I don't know what the fuck to say.
Not only that,
It's ridiculous.
shit is forever.
It's forever.
Like you
It's
had.
forever. People
Listen,
pulling up shit. People pulling up shit from fucking 2012 motherfuckers tweeted, bringing them to court on that shit.
if you ever did some crazy shit, like say I never went to Freaknik. I went to the Greek,
Wait,
right?
you never go to Freaknik?
No, I never went to Freak. I wanted to go, but been to the Greek. Wild shit, right? None of the shit we seen or did from back then
Ever made
is
it to camera.
documented, and if it is, it's on a fucked up VHS tape.
You can't make out the person.
That's probably crumbly. All of that shit. Everything they doing now is gonna be out there in cyberspace forever.
Look, D on Instagram, right?
So-
we're talking about social media, how bad it is, right? And my producer of my show is on Instagram.
This shit
First of all,
is fucking crazy.
I went on No Guns. I was trying to find this
Like you could.
the screenshot that I had of all the killings in Philly, but how many times people been shot? Like it ain't
It's like
just
but
people 12,
the majority of them.
8, 4, and I'm like, yo, it's the numbers of,
It's like
of
300
shots
something.
going up too. Like I know the number of killers going.
No, the shoot, all of this shit is going up.
Shots is going up. Like
Oh, well, yeah.
shot 30, anyway. But anyway,
Well, they going up
That's
too because this shit is crazy.
No, let's finish what I was at.
Motherfuckers
I
is
took y'all off.
like it goes back to the internet, right? So you got it was like 88 fucking they banned automatic assault rifles, so automatic handguns.
Right. So what you do going ban an AK? My shit wasn't
you-
registered any fucking
You
way.
can still get an AK. You can still buy that shit legally, right?
Right.
But it's gonna be semi-automatic, right?
Right,
So
right. Fucks up the spraying of the whole
motherfuckers-
crowd.
nah, motherfuckers go on Wish. Motherfuckers was going on Wish and buying the Glock switch. All it is a little piece to go on the back of the Glock, hit that shit, and it's a switch. It's just like the Glock.
Also, it turns into a killing machine.
Yo, that shit.
Okay.
And then you could already buy clips for a Glock that's 50, 33, 100 round drum. You buy that shit, you put that shit on that motherfucker, it spit all them bullets out in about like 3-4 seconds.
But you know, here's the thing. I like where you're going with that because I love talking about killing my enemies. Any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna kill more than your enemies.
But see, here's
you
the thing.
can't control that shit.
If I got a 100-shot clip and I'm going to go handle some business
What business would you be handling with
with 100, if I got a 100-shot clip and I gotta go handle some gangster business,
Nah.
I would prefer to just move to another country. It's like if I gotta
Yeah.
kill 100. If I gotta kill 100 people, we're gonna take a break.
Hold
guys.
up,
Let's
yeah.
take a- All right, so we're back, and I think we were talking about 100-round drums and Glock switches. Now, here's the thing about Glock switches. Now, I don't know much about Glock switches, but I do know enough about a 100-round drum that if I'm leaving a house with a 100-round drum fully loaded, ready for some action, I mean, I just can't imagine having that many people I wanted to murder.
No, you have to be going up against an alien or something.
Well, it would have to
Maybe
be some
somebody
extreme.
was like,
Because there's some people I want to kill. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I haven't killed them yet is because I don't want to go to jail.
Maybe 25 people is trying to invade your land, like something that you own.
There's some people
But
I
you want to be rich.
I'm trying to think of a reason why you would have 100.
100-round drum, fully loaded, leaving the house with,
Exactly.
ready for action.
It's no logical reason to have it unless you're going to the range and you just don't want to keep
on your property.
You don't want to keep reloading. That's the
Oh, a
only,
bear on your property.
Nah, you don't.
Well, that makes
nah,
sense.
You don't. Not 100 rounds.
I mean, I don't know if you don't need 100 rounds, but if it's like 4 bears and you don't know what to do.
All you need is a Desert Eagle if you got bears.
Yeah, that's what a 100-round drum is like when you're in a fucking middle of an African jungle being chased by fucking 100 hyenas.
Yeah, like a herd,
like,
a pack.
Yeah, like,
it's like a pack.
That's what that shit is for.
Okay, I'm just trying to give reasons. Okay?
Yeah, no, you're right. But I'm just trying to like think about like what would I actually really need that shit for? Like,
I don't want
if you really, it's motherfuckers who left the crib with 100-round drums fully loaded,
I could say maybe
going
50.
to look for one person.
I say 50.
Like I'm used.
They might not pay for that 100 round.
Okay, a 50-round drum. So even if you got a 50-round drum and you load up and you strap, you a young G in the street, and you go looking for one guy,
AKA BS.
Hey, you gotta be strong. That shit gonna be heavy.
Bad shot.
I mean,
That's why you got
50 bullets gonna be heavy.
50-round drum
50
looking
bullets
for
gonna be
one op. I mean,
And then when that shit start firing, if you got a switch on it, it's gonna kick. So you ain't gonna hit that nigga.
See,
you might hit him. You gonna hit a bunch of other people, cars, property, shit.
see,
you ain't
I'm not
supposed-
into that. I'm into doing things to if I had ops that were even worth my attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got ops, but it's like I like to imagine myself as an elephant running through the jungle. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, who
boom,
your ops?
boom. I'm about to tell you. Boom,
I don't have no
boom,
ops.
boom, boom,
I don't have no
boom.
ops.
So I'm an elephant. I'm an elephant just running through the jungle. Boom, 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 boom. And then, boom, one of my elephant paws smashes an ant hill. Maybe even like an ant universe. I just killed billions of ants. And I just go, boom, 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 boom. Because I'm a giant elephant. I didn't notice when my paw went down and smashed the whole entire ant civilization.
You got
I
paws?
wiped. Huh?
Elephants
Yeah,
got paws?
elephant paw. Boom, 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 boom,
know the
boom,
hoop.
boom. So
I
I'm
know it might have been a
running.
hoop.
I'm running. I'm
don't
running.
know.
Here's the
Ants
thing.
gonna live through that.
But see, here's the thing. One ant, a few ants may survive from that. And he gets out and he starts yelling at that elephant. Boom, 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 boom. I can't even hear him. Boom, 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 boom. Those are my ops. Those are my ops. Ants that I can't even hear. I'm just boom, 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 boom.
I thought you was
I'm
gonna
an
say the elephant. The ant was gonna start
I'm
bucking
an
at the elephant. Like, I was trying to
running
figure out
through
where
the
it was
jungle.
going.
The reason why I like to use that term,
His ants are strong.
they're not that strong.
Yo,
Ants are strong. They're not that strong.
Ant is strong, man. Ant,
Nah.
How much?
Ants
How much do
ants
they
are
weigh?
the
Can they-
smartest.
can they
Ant might
pick
be
up?
one of the smartest insects. But the reason why I like to use that analogy is because the ant and the elephant, they rhyme. Now, anyway, moving on. This is supposed to be a serious show. This is a serious show about serious shit.
It's very serious.
Why are black people not angry enough? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
'Cause nobody made a hashtag. I told
All
you.
right, so here's the thing. If you were to guess, like, I don't know if you guys know the statistic. You may know the statistic.
How angry black people.
All right. What's the dollar? What's the wealth gap? The average wealth gap in America for a average white household versus an average African American household? What's the gap per dollar? Do you know? Okay, guess. I want you to
I'm
guess.
supposed to look it up.
No. I want you to guess.
I would say I give you numbers. I say, you say average.
On average
Average. I say so. Damn.
per dollar. How many more dollars per $1 does a white household have more than an African American on
Oh,
average?
per dollar. I would say for every dollar that the average African American or household
Family,
people of
yeah.
color would have
Versus
I say so for every $1, I would say maybe 65.
That's high. That's high. Dave, what's your thoughts? I want you to guess, D. You got to guess.
I just guessed. It was a wild guess.
Give me a guess, D.
46% higher. What the fuck?
46. What the fuck is that, D? That's 50 cents. It's 46 cents. Like, what are you yes, it is. And we're talking about
he's
per
talking about
dollar.
per dollar.
Per dollar.
Per dollar.
So you saying, okay, so they would have 146.
That's because you're on Instagram, D, not watching your own show.
I'm not even on Instagram.
Not anymore, you're not. That's right. It's goddamn right you're not.
Yeah, so what's your number? I said for every $1, 65. I just threw a number out there.
It's probably like 7 to 1. What is it?
D, you're closer.
That might be logical.
D's closer, but it's 20. It's 20. And look, that's the last time I read that statistic. It might even be closer to Kenny shit, 65. I watched a video online where they followed a young African-American man and a young Caucasian guy on a daily basis. And by the end of the day, the black guy made $75. By the end of the day, the white guy made $11K. I mean,
Doing the same job?
No.
Say it.
Doing the same amount of physical work. Actually, the black guy worked way harder.
Way harder.
Way harder.
That goes back into
Way harder.
It was
But that should be a riot on its own.
that.
Just the wealth gap. Like, yo, riot.
You heard about the? I think it was the lady trying to sell a house, and she was
She
there
got the
when
false appraisal.
He did.
Yeah, and then her
when
white
they had
husband came back and did the appraisal and they got appraised for her. Of course, this is what we're talking about: discrimination, wealth gap, systematic oppression. This is how you oppress a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You make their assets worth less based on the fact of them owning it.
And you want black people to riot every day.
Yes.
But you know what?
I want the riots never to
can't-
stop.
You can't riot.
It's a fight.
You gonna riot, but they gotta know why they rioting. And if they don't know why they rioting, they just gonna be rioting for
All right, well, here's the thing.
for dumb shit.
I want to make it very clear. All right, let's make it very simple, right? Stokely Carmichael said back in the day, I'm watching the old Stokely Carmichael video a couple weeks ago, and he said, if the pigs touch one black man, one black woman, one black child, we all need to go to the streets and protest. We all need to go out to the streets and say something. Everybody's got to have everybody's back, right? That only happened one time. 40 years after his video was shot. That's George Floyd. And think about how much shit has changed just by the George Floyd riots. Now, here's a bunch of things that happened. You had COVID. You didn't have baseball. You didn't have the club you couldn't go to. You couldn't go to strip club. You couldn't go to football. You couldn't do shit. The only thing that motherfuckers could do was go out to the streets and protest how they felt. That's all they had. So having all these other different things set up is just a distraction. And it's like motherfuckers just keep falling for it. That's why it's so important to get the NBA back popping. That's why it's so important to get tickets to the NFL at any means necessary. Because motherfuckers will lose power. If people are able to express themselves on a continuous basis, the motherfuckers it wouldn't stop until we got our way.
Oh yeah, because then people have no choice but to listen.
They got. That's all I'm saying. And it won't stop until motherfuckers get sick of Whole Foods and the Gap and fucking silk socks and fucking.
But they gotta know. I mean, until they know, and this shit, like you said, this ain't something that just started. Like this has been systematically
right. It's got to end though.
It has to end. But
like, how long do we wait? How long do we wait?
I would say, like, think of it in terms of
what's stopping you from rioting.
Just listen, because right now what's stopping me from rioting? Because I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to change something. And this is why I'm telling you.
So you don't think it's going to work?
No. Listen to me.
Listen
to me. It changed to an extent, but the only way it's going to change is if everybody understands why we're rioting.
Yeah.
No, it's a bunch of people that still want you to riot, but they want to riot for the wrong reasons. They want to riot to get free shit. But they don't understand.
Here's why riots need to happen.
No, it's a lot of people who want to riot for that reason.
Here's why riots need to happen.
Take advantage of that.
the fucking California raisins. The fucking California raisins. We need to riot just because of the California raisins' existence. You know those fucking raisins used to come out and approximate Black Soul? The California raisins. You think I forgot you motherfuckers?
Hey, man, but if it wasn't for the California
raisins,
you might not have had NWA.
Nah, man, that's bullshit. The California raisins
How
were
is
an
that bullshit?
approximation of African American culture.
Though. He had them before he had NWA.
The California raisins wasn't a real group.
No, they wasn't a real group. They were fucking
They were approximating
CGI,
the four tops. Exactly.
whatever.
Like Aunt Jemima, approximating fucking a woman that was enslaved to sell fucking pancake mix. Riots.
Did you ever eat Aunt
I
Mama?
love them pancakes. But riots.
You know, I fuck with Miss Butterworth.
Riots.
Miss Butterworth was more.
Mrs. Butterworth was white. She wasn't. She was white.
She looked black on the bottle.
She was British. Whenever she spoke, she had a British accent.
I don't remember how she.
She was like, "Oh, hello, it's Mrs. Buttersworth.
I don't remember.
Hello, it's Mrs. Buttersworth."
I know how to fucking.
That's how she used to talk.
Pancakes
She ain't be like, "Hey," she's like, "Hey, motherfucker, it's breakfast time." But nobody's mom cursed like that.
So did you eat Uncle Ben's rice?
That he Uncle Ben's rice? Hell, fucking yes. Because I thought he was a rice fucking tycoon.
Famous Amos cookies.
He was a
But he didn't own 'em.
cookie tycoon. He sold them.
No, they took them from him.
Nah, he sold that shit. He made money. Famous
He
Amos
made a little
money.
bit, but he didn't make what
enough.
he should. Nah.
He ain't getting no royalties.
Nah,
he
he
played
did-
himself.
he did-
Look,
he did.
look, a lot of motherfuckers did that shit.
didn't get- he didn't.
A lot of people went out like that, and that's the sad truth. You know what I'm saying? Fucking George fucking Clinton fucking sold his publishing. You know, all that fucking 80 million records sold, he ain't get a nickel.
Yeah.
Not a fucking nickel. That's why he was smoking crack. I'd be smoking crack too if I sold my publishing and my fucking shit generate $500 million.
I would have tried every drug out there.
Yo, first of all, I would have killed the
Bath
person who
salts.
wouldn't have gave it to me. And first of all, I would have killed the person who fucking robbed me of my publishing. Because I would have stepped on like, yo, you got to give me some of my publishing
Did they
back.
rob him?
He sold it because he was high on fucking.
So they didn't
whatever.
rob him.
That's robbery. If a person's
Now,
not
if
in their
it was
right
his
mind,
friend.
if a person's not in their right mind, and they sign a
But he
contract,
he could have been.
prove
He
it.
could have been
I
begging
think
him.
he got it back. Actually,
Well,
I think he got some of it back.
Yeah, you-
I pray he got it back. George Clinton, matter of fact, hit me up, George Clinton. I get that shit back. I know how to get. I get that shit back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I start talking like that. I go to meetings and shit. And, I turn into a whole different person. That's how you know I'm a total sociopath. Because I'm like, yo, like I can turn right to different mode. Like yo, like yo, like. You know what I'm saying? Like my man can't. I mean, his publishing. You know what I'm saying? Like you got my man.
They don't
publishing.
laugh?
You got my man publishing. Like, nah, I won't laugh. I'm like, yo, you got
no,
my.
I said they don't laugh.
Nah, I'm like, yo, you got my man publishing. You know what I'm saying? Like what's good? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want.
And that works.
I don't want to have to put somebody's baby in a bathtub. You know what I'm saying? Like face down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that to get my man publishing back. Like, why you gonna make me do that? Don't make me do shit I don't want to do.
Oh, you can't. You gotta leave the babies out of
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Nah, you gotta put the babies in the tub, man. You know what I'm saying? Face down, man. Let him blow bubbles. I tried to, I'm gonna put his face down. I'm like, blow bubbles.
Babies in the
You know what I'm saying? And look, he got like
Blowing
20 bubbles to blow, and then after that, them bubbles get low. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you could either pay up, or get my man his publishing, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then things,
Hey, little
then I
motorboat.
wouldn't have to do shit I don't want to do.
A little
We're
motorboat.
gonna let the baby turn
doggy.
over on his own.
Listen, I said, here's how you really sound real crazy when you start saying like street slang, but then you add like a funny thing at the end of it, right? So like, yo, I'm just saying, doggy. Like, don't make me. You call a nigga doggy. Like, listen, doggy, like don't make me do something I don't want to do, fam. You know what I'm saying, doggy?
Like your son is
Like, yo,
your son
doggy.
is brown. He could be Smurf blue.
Like, yo, doggy. Like, listen,
Smurf
is
Blue.
you my doggy? Because
He said, "You know, dog."
I just want to know if you my doggy because like you my doggy, right? All right. Well, since you my doggy, you gonna give him back his publishing, right? Because that's what doggies do for other doggies, right? You know what I'm saying? Now,
I mean,
if you not my doggy, then you gotta let me know that we not doggies.
how many people you get their publisher back with that?
None. It hasn't worked yet. But no one's hired me. All I need is a chance. George Clinton, believe in me. You could be my first client. Someone has to have faith in me. You have to have backing. Someone believe in me. Hire me. I'm gonna change my name to Suge Dice. I'm gonna put out some new ads and I change my website. Bob, I need your help. I'm gonna put up a whole new website. Suge Dice. I get people's publishing back. I'm starting with George Clinton. I'm doing it pro bono, George.
Free Suge Knight.
George, I'll do it pro bono. I'll start talking real Hollywood. George, sit down, George. I'm gonna do this pro bono for you. My new name is Suge Dice. It's gonna work.
Take the picture right there.
It's gonna work. George,
Death Row colors.
Who owns your publishing, George?
Death Row colors.
There's a red and black right behind you.
Red and black. Yo, so anyway, what else happened this week? Fucking the stock market dropped 900 points, but since has rebounded. But analysts are concerned that recession is on the way. First, they were predicting the roaring 20s, and now they're predicting the recession. But my guess, I'm like thinking, yo, is shit sped up? Is this the roaring 20s? Like, are we already in it? And is the roaring 20s only going to last a year? Because, I mean, think about it. Pre-COVID, motherfuckers was making some dough. But, like, during COVID, I mean, I feel like the shit exploded. Like, the fucking cryptocurrency, the fucking stocks went through the roof. I saw a motherfucker yesterday, which mind you, friends, you two being my really good friends, right? I saw Moneybagg Yo, a rapper, very popular, very popular rapper. Bob, see if we get Moneybagg on the show. A very popular rapper, Moneybagg Yo.
Yo Gotti.
And Yo Gotti, and I think manager or affiliate, some partnership, something, one guy was there, gave this gentleman, Moneybagg Yo, $1.5 million for his birthday. It just made me think, you guys didn't get me shit for my birthday, and where are my gifts? I need friends like Yo Gotti. Hey, Yo Gotti. Matter of fact, Mom, scratch Moneybagg. Let's get Gotti. Let's get the boss. Let's get the CEO on here. CEO Gotti, come on the show. Listen, I know we got Kim Jong coming on. Listen, Gotti, for you, I'll bump him. But anyway, $1.5 million for a birthday gift. And all I could, when I watch videos like that, because you know I hate Instagram.
How long do they know each other? Same time.
But I tune in to Instagram for special things like this. This was an event. But Moneybagg Yo, he's received some amazing birthday gifts, which really makes me question my friendships and the cheapskates that I've been hanging around this whole time. I mean, his girlfriend gave him a Maybach. I mean, a Maybach. I got people I'd known fucking 9 years. Didn't even give me anything named the letter M. Didn't even give me a pack of M&Ms. Not alone a Maybach.
Yo Gotti got paper.
1.5 M's. Oh.
See, Yo Gotti got street money. Yo Gotti always got a...
Does he have the street money still?
And he, first of all, Yo Gotti came in the game with money because he had that cream of wheat endorsement. So, you know what I'm saying? That nigga is fucking...
Hey, yo, shout out Yo Gotti. Don't kill Kitty over that comment. Hey, listen, but 1.5
pull up the cream of wheat. Pull up the cream of wheat, man.
$1.5 million as a birthday gift really makes me question my social circles. But I got to be clear with you guys. It really makes me question... Where am I going tonight? Like, when I leave here, where am I headed? Am I hanging out with people who want to see me happy with $1.5 million birthday gift?
Listen, I start selling.
His girlfriend bought him a Maybach. Has a woman ever bought me a car? Do I know women who buy men vehicles for their birthday? And they're not even married.
I had a chick buy me a car, but
they're not even married. I think that's big.
Me a car, but that wasn't a Maybach.
I think that's big, though. I think that's big, though. You got a woman buying you a car, Kenny, that's major.
I had that.
It's like, here's the thing. These women, some women out here begging to get married. They fucking can't fucking cook, clean, do nothing. They're not even online models. This fucking girl, whoever Yo Gotti's girlfriend, not Yo Gotti, Moneybagg, whoever Moneybagg Yo's girlfriend is, hats off to that woman. She gave him 28 acres of land today. First, she bought him a Maybach, right? I mean, and I'm like, are they married? This is one of his hotties. This is a hottie. I mean, I'm old school, so I say hottie.
That's how
we used to
whatever,
pump it up.
whatever.
We used to pump it up with hotties back in the day.
Redhead Kingpin?
Yeah, we used to pump it up with hotties.
Pump it.
Yeah, but $1.5 million as a gift.
Did you hear about the time Ronaldo got his agent an island?
Ronaldo, the soccer player.
Yeah, he bought a private island for his agent.
Ronaldo is my idol. I'm glad you brought that up. See, I knew you were. I knew you. This guy, Baum. I wish you. We gotta interview Baum because Baum is of Jewish descent, but he looks like John Leguizamo. I always tease him. He looks like a Latin lover.
shit.
And, and now he's talking about one of my favorite people of all time, Ronaldo Cristiano. I mean, Ronaldo. Little kids out there, all right? You need a hero. Don't be like Dice. Be like Ronaldo, all right? Cristiano. I watched Ronaldo headbutt a fucking soccer ball into the fucking goalie. He jumped, first of all, look, he jumped 30 feet in the air, and then he hit the ball with his head. He went like, he hit the ball with his head. And the fucking ball, the ball went in the fucking hole, and the goalie was like, he was like trying with all his might. The goalie was like, ah, like trying with his whole might. He couldn't stop Cristiano's headbutt. I mean, it's the kind of guy we're dealing with. And have you seen a watch collection, Bomb? Cristiano? Oh, yeah. Oh, where do I begin? First of all, he went to a party in Dubai. He had the little son, the 10-year-old, had $500,000 on the wrist. The 10-year-old. I'm like, wow. I really got to switch my social circles. I mean, nothing against you guys. Of course, we're friends forever. But my new friends, I imagine, would be quite wealthy. Quite wealthy. My new friends. I haven't met them yet. But friends, you're out there. Yeah. My new friends, we'll be hanging out soon, and I'll be looking forward to these luxurious birthday
looking for
gifts.
some new friends?
Who?
Bill Gates?
I bet he does need new friends. He want to pump vaccines into. I'm not gonna fall for that, Billy. But he just gave Van Jones $1 billion though. How about that? Oh no. What did he give him? $100 million. $100 million. Van Jones. Van, what are you doing with that money, Van?
Tax write-off.
Van, what are you doing with that money? No, actually, it was Mackenzie Scott and I think Bill Gates. So she got all his money. Or no, Mackenzie's Jeff Bezos, right? Or is that Bill Gates' ex-wife? I don't know. They're too rich for me to know their names.
I don't know.
Anyway.
They're too rich.
They're too rich for me to know their names. Me and Mackenzie Scott don't have to breathe the same oxygen if she doesn't allow it. She'd be like, remove him, please. Remove. So, I just want to wrap this up, though, out there, though. People out there, get friends like Yo Gotti, all right? You gotta get down with CMG Records. He's gonna ask you to put that work in the first day on the job, and you're gonna have to put that work in. But then you're next in line.
We should make some CMOS grits, D.
CMOS, yeah.
CMOS.
If Yo Gotti made money off regular grits, we can make money off CMOS grits with elderberry.
No, don't get a recipe away. This shit starting to sound good. hey, listen, this is the Raw Report. Kenny, a.k.a. Calente, thank you for coming, man.
No problem, fam.
It's great to have you.
Thank
Producer
you, man.
D, thanks for not knowing anything that's going on in the world.
That's D.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks.
please bone it. Please just watch CNN next time before the next episode, D, or
That's
something.
D does it.
Stony Island.